Hi, gorgeous. Before we get started in this video, I would like for you to do one tiny favor for me, and it's going to be absolutely free of charge. I promise. Click that subscribe button. Thank you. 'Tis the season to be jolly, you know? So go ahead and subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. Anyways, okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. If you are a subscriber already, you can see that I have changed the name of my channel. I feel like it's time for a change. And I believe this is going to be the final change for this channel. I like this name. I actually love this name. It just came to me one day while I was in here. And it just goes with me. It fits me way more better than the other one. I see a lot of people on YouTube have that had that similar name, and I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted something that was unique to me. And so I decided to do a rebranding and change the name of my channel. So this is Lux Life with Love. Yes, it is Lux Life with Love. And welcome. I am Love. Actually, and the name Belle, my old name, Belle's World, it came from the fact that I'm from the South. And so it represents me being a Southern belle. But the love in Lux Life with Love actually represents my first name. So it's not my complete first name, but it is the beginning part of my first name, which is it's Love. So yeah, I feel like that's more me. It's more me being authentic. All right. But anyways, I hope everybody's having a great day. And so this is Detox December. Let's go. I'm thinking Detox December is going to consist of getting rid of a lot of things that I need to get rid of, such as like old clothes, old products that I don't use, dropping weight, you know, even with my body. So the reason why I'm making this video is because of Detox December. It is actually December the 1st. And so I want to, I am starting a new chapter in my life. And so I want to bring you guys with me. I have decided to fast, do a water only fast. Yes, a water only fast. Now, if this was a spiritual fast, I would not be telling you guys about this, but this is definitely, it's spiritual, but it's also more so for me to detox and just cleanse my body, to completely reset my body. This year I have went through a lot and so many changes in such a short amount of time, and I didn't really get a chance to work on my body as much as I wanted to. So going into 2026, that is one of my goals, to focus more so on working on my body and my physical health, my mental health, spiritual health, everything. So why not start now? We just got finished with a holiday, which was Thanksgiving, if you celebrate that or whatever. I don't necessarily celebrate the what everybody else celebrates it for, but I do like to cook and spend time with family and give thanks and just have a vibe, you know, which I'm grateful and I'm thankful each and every single day of my life. So every day for me is Thanksgiving. But anyways, I decided to do this fast because I feel like it's like the best decision for me. And fasting has so many great medical benefits, and it's just a complete reset for your body. I want to cleanse my mind, my body, and my soul. And I have incorporated some things that I'm going to be doing on my fast. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. But yeah, I'm just gonna be like decluttering my life, you know? I'm gonna declutter my life, my space, everything. I wanna organize some things, get rid of all of these clothes, get rid of some of these purses that I have, all of these products. It's like I don't like a lot of clutter and things. And I also want to get away from being on social media, like as far as digesting that inside of my temple, being more so focused more so on creating content that I would like to see, and hopefully other people would love to see it as well, you know? Well, I know you guys would love to see it because I'm such a fabulous person. Who wouldn't want to tune in? Who wouldn't want to watch me? Of course, boo. You're gonna love all the content I do, I create. We're going into 2026 with a bang. This year, 2025 was a transition year for me. So I did go through a huge transformation, and we're just gonna end 2025 with even more transformation going into 2026. So yes, all right. These are going to be the best days of my life. Every single day is going to be an amazing day, a great day, a fantastic day. You know, I love myself. I love God. I have a relationship with God. I have a beautiful friendship, partnership, relationship with my significant other. I'm just surrounded by love and beautiful things and beautiful people and places. And why not share that with you guys as well? And hopefully it inspires you to do the same thing for yourself, and always do what makes you happy. Don't worry about other people and what they think, because we're all just here living out this life, you know, individually but together. You get it? Okay. So I decided to take a detour because I am doing this fast, and I'm not going to say how many days this fast is going to be. Now, I have done completed fast before. I've done a 7-day spiritual fast and a 3-day spiritual fast. The 7-day spiritual fast was actually the first fast that I had ever done. Ooh, and that was when I was younger, and I probably make a video about that sometime during this to let you guys know what my experience was like during that situation, because whoo, that was crazy within itself. Well, I'm not gonna say crazy. That was amazing within itself. And then I did a 3-day fast, and I did like a 5-day fast or something like this. So hopefully I can go longer than 7 days. I don't know. We're gonna see, but I just want to do water. Yeah, I'm just gonna do water and probably take my vitamins, which I want. I like. I told you guys I take the maca, and I really want to get some collagen. But I have to order all of that stuff first, so I will be like ordering stuff. I do got to get a winter coat and some winter boots and stuff. But yeah, so I want to make this fast count. All right. So it is going to be part spiritual and private, and those moments that intimate um, meditation and prayer that I'm going to be with, that's going to be between me and God, you know, in those moments. But other moments, I am going to be sharing with you guys just, you know, little things that I do. Now, I probably won't constantly be like, oh, this is day such and such of the fast. This is day which will such and such of, you know, and I'm doing this and that or whatever. But I will still continue to shoot my content, and you will see me progress every day, or how often I upload a video. See how I'm doing, how I'm looking, the changes that's going on with my body, my energy levels. Is today she up? Is she down? Is she happy? Which I will always try my best to constantly be happy, you know? Constantly be happy and joyful and just grateful each and every day, no matter what. So like I was saying, I want to not consume so much of social media, um, and more so focus on being a creator and being creative. So, with that, I have decided to read more during this fast and limit the time that I'm on social media. I don't think I'm just going to completely not be on social media, which I really don't be on social media. The only social media I really truly be on, if you want to know honestly, is TikTok and YouTube. I love YouTube. Case in point, that's why I'm a content creator, of course, because I'm a creative person and I love doing this, right? and it's very inspiring. You can learn so much on YouTube and TikTok as well, but I just love YouTube so much. Right? It's always great finds, always interesting people. The world is full of interesting people, you know, and you may not think that you're an interesting person, but I promise you, you definitely are. There's nobody on this earth exactly like you. You know, they might be similar to you, and we all share spiritual similarities and maybe DNA similarities and all that, but no one is exactly like you. We're all unique. So yeah, you never know. You could just make somebody's day with your experience, or you just being you in your home, picking up the camera, doing what you love to do, being creative. All right, so I want to read. When I'm feeling hungry to the point where I can't take it anymore or whatever, I don't want to just pray and call to God and read the Bible. I want to do that throughout the whole entire process of the fast. So I will be reading my Bible, will be filling myself up and digesting um high vibrational content, spiritual content, uplifting things, self motivation, self healing. um I I have healed a lot, but you never know if you're fully healed until someone comes around and triggers something that you thought that you had already overcome. So just work on myself and learn new skills, learn creativity, incorporate different things, and just free my mind and allow my creativity to flow. And I do want to start more hobbies, learning more hobbies that I can share with you guys on camera and film as well. The possibilities are endless, and I know that this is going to jumpstart me in the forward moving direction, which I'm already in, but it is going to just propel me, slingshot me to the all the way to the top, boom. And so, not only am I going to be reading the Bible, but guess what? So on my way home, I literally just, I always say that, right? I literally just, but I do, like, I seriously just walked in the house and started recording. So we have these little free libraries around in our neighborhood everywhere, and you could just go to them and pick out books that you would like to read. And so something was like, go to the little library and pick out some books that you would like to read during your fast to keep your mind occupied, your brain occupied. So I have 2 new books, you guys. And they actually are good books, right? So first thing first, you guys probably already know this book, right? If you're familiar with the Hunger Games, if you've seen all of the Hunger Games, then you definitely know this book, okay? I actually watched all of the Hunger Games, and so I never read any of the books. Just like I watched all of the Harry Potter movies, and I never read any books. And so I want to try to read a book, that pertains to the movie that I've already seen, and see if it's actually different or is similar to the movie. So this book is pretty in great condition, actually. And this is the final book of the Hunger Games, Mockingjay, by Suzanne Collins. If you know, you know. And this book came out, I'm not sure when, but yeah, if you know, you know. This is Mockingjay from the Hunger Games. Yeah, so I have Mockingjay. And look at the condition of this book, right? And also it says on the inside, well, on the side, always shared, never sold. So this was a free shared book. And I honestly believe that when you're finished with something, you should pass it on to the next person. Things like books or anything that was not created to be sedimentary. Well, not sedimentary. What is it? Stationary. Yeah. Anything that's not designed to be stationary, or, you don't want it to be stagnant and just laying around and sitting around in your home. Give it away to somebody who needs it. I don't ever want to be cluttered or anything like that. Because right now I feel a little cluttered with all of this stuff I got going on. So we got to declutter. I like space. I like space and freedom and, yeah, minimalism to a certain extent. I like everything to be nice, neat, and organized and in its place. But if I'm not able to do that, then we can minimize the things that are not organized. If you catch what I'm throwing out. But anyways, I do believe that if you're finished with the book, share it with somebody. Even if you don't like it, you never know. Somebody might like it as well. So I have Mockingjay. And then this one, I've never seen this book before, never heard of it. But I'm a creative person. So the artwork and the title definitely got me hooked. So I'm more so, I definitely like to learn new skills and philosophical, esoteric, quantum physics, all of that type of stuff, knowledge, ancient history knowledge. I like that type of stuff, right? But I do like fantasy, sci-fi, all of that type of stuff as well. So this is why I got this book, and I believe it's what is it, a nonfiction book? So it's not real. Is that right? Whatever. I forgot. Nonfiction, fiction, whatever. But this is not based on a true story, just like Mockingjay isn't. But the title of this book is called Goddess. Of course, I had to get it. Goddess in the Machine by Laura Beth Johnson. And on the back it says, Decide Your Fate. And this book was published in 2020. Look at this book. Doesn't it look amazing? Doesn't this book look good? Like Goddess in the Machine. The title sounds amazing. I'm going to read this first and I'm going to read this last. I don't know when I'm going to ever get to this book, but I'll read it eventually because I already saw the movies. I'm not super excited about reading it, but I will read it to keep my mind interested. But if I do get another book or whatever, I'll probably give this one away. But I am going to try my best to read it. I'm definitely going to read this one. I'm going to start reading this one immediately, actually. So I got two new books to keep my mind occupied during this time, during this fast. I'm super excited about this journey. And so this is Detox December. We're detoxing, cleansing, getting rid of things that we no longer want and becoming the women, men, and whoever we're supposed to be in this world. Who do you want to be? Be it. You are it right now. Who do you want to be? You should always want to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And what does that look like? What does that person do every day? What does that person consist of? And guess what? You do it. You start small. You start doing little things or whatever it is that person, that version of you does. The best version of myself, she is multi-talented, multifaceted. She is everything. She is whoever she wants to be. She is healthy. She's wealthy. She's beautiful. She's loved. She is loving. She's divine. She is whole and aligned. And so reading is a part of her. She likes to read. She likes to read good books. She likes to read. She likes to eat good food, cook, all of that. Smell good. She dresses good. Her body is healthy. She's youthful. She's vibrant. She's charismatic. And she got money. Big money. She wealthy. She wealthy. She got assets. Residual income, multiple sources of income, baby. I have multiple sources of residual income. Bank account got 10 zeros in it. 100 zeros in it. Fake account on swole. I'm trying to get a thumbnail, y'all. Don't mind me. That's super cute, right? Yeah, that's super cute. I like it. All right, enough with that. Let me stop because y'all like, what is, baby, don't click off my video. Don't click off my video. This is who I am. So you're going to sit here and watch it. And I'm not editing that out. Take it or leave it, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. But, and also, you know what she does? She just goes around and she spreads love in any type of little way that she can. Even if it's just like, if somebody asks her for something, she'll give it to them. But she also has boundaries and she respects herself and she has ethics and morals, Just because someone is kind, that does not mean that they are weak. Know the difference. That means that that person is strong enough to control themselves in situations that other people would have difficulty doing so. Because she is aligned. And she knows who she is. She knows that she is connected to the source of all good things, great. Of all things, light and love. I know, anyways, girl. Yeah, I'm super excited about this journey. So right now, it's actually like day one. I think I started at 7 a.m. So I haven't ate anything since 7 a.m. And right now, it is exactly 11 o'clock. 11 a.m. on the dot, to be exact. So I don't feel like counting. So you do the math, however many hours that is. That's how long I've been fasting. And this is day one. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Give me some book recommendations. And don't forget to tell me about some hydrating body butters for my skin. I told you guys in the other video that I needed some assistance figuring out what works because, it's wintertime and your skin is dry. Yeah, because I also want to re-up on my products as well. So when I do go shopping, I'm going to take you guys with me and we're going to go and pick out some products that actually work, one of each, because I don't need a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to use. Why am I buying 5 and 10, 2 and 3 bottles of lotion and perfume? Well, I wouldn't say perfume because I like to switch up perfumes every day. So, I'm not going to say that about that. But lotions that if they really, really work, you don't need a whole bunch of them unless you get the same thing of that particular product. But I would rather wait for it to run out so it doesn't get old or, smell bad or something like that. I like fresh things. I want everything fresh, including my food, myself, my money, my man, everything. I need it fresh from scratch. No, seriously. But, yeah, welcome to my world. Welcome to this journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for growing with me. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Have a great day.